this is Dawn from Ninja Bunny Crochet with a Christmas quickie for us to do. This is a little granny square Christmas tree. You can use this as a little ornament for your tree. You can give these as little gifts. You can attach them to Christmas presents. You can string a bunch of them together and make a Christmas garland. These make cute little office gifts. These can be used for a lot of different things, but it's just a quick little granny square Christmas tree. I made these using Premier Home Cotton Big Glitz. This is an 83% cotton, 15% polyester, and 2% metallic. This is a really big ball. I haven't seen them in smaller ones. You can check on Premier's website. I got these from their website, but I didn't see them in any smaller sizes. It has 490 yards or 448 meters. It is a 280 gram ball, so you can get a lot of Christmas trees out of one ball of cotton. It is a medium 4 weight yarn, and it is machine washable, tumble dry on low. So this is a really big ball of yarn. I used a 5.5 millimeter hook or an eye hook. You'll want a yarn needle and a pair of scissors to make this project. So let's grab our hooks, grab our yarn, and let's start working on some Christmas trees. To start the Christmas tree, we're going to start with a magic ring. Place your yarn over your first 2 fingers, lock it down with your thumb, wrap the yarn around your 2 fingers, and form an X on the back of your fingers. Take your hook, place it under the bottom yarn, grab the top strand, pull it up and twist. Grab your working yarn and chain stitch. Now since we're going to be working in double crochet, you need to do 2 more chain stitches to get up to the height of a double crochet. Place 2 more double crochets into the ring. Then we're going to chain 2 to form our first corner, and we're going to place 3 more double crochets into the ring. Chain 2, and that is our second corner. Then we're going to place 3 more double crochets into the ring. And chain 2 again. And now we're going to cinch up our ring. So take your tail and pull it tight to cinch up the ring. And now we're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3, that first chain 3 we did. So right here is the top of that chain 3, and we're going to slip stitch into it. And now we have our 3 corners to form our triangle. So if you place your piece down and put your fingers into your corners just like you would on a granny square, you'll see you have your 3 corners. Slip stitch into the next 2 stitches to get over to the corner. So 1, 2, then slip stitch into that chain space, and we're going to chain up 3, and place 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, or excuse me, 3 double crochets, I apologize, because we're making a corner. Corners, just like any other granny squares, are 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. And now we have a space, so we're going to do 1 chain, skip over the space to create that space, and we're going to go back into another corner. So we're going to do our 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochet. It's pretty much just like a granny square, but we only have 3 corners instead of 4. So it's our 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. And then we chain 1 again to create another space, and then our last corner. So 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. Put a little more yarn here. Now to go return back to our chain, we're going to chain 1 and slip stitch into the top of that chain, that starting chain that we did. And you will see, let's pull up a loop here and we'll lay it out, and you'll see that you have your 3 corners, and it looks like a triangle or a tree. And we're going to do 1 more round, so we're going to slip stitch into the next 2 stitches and into the corner, and we're going to repeat that round again that we just did. So we're going to chain up 3 and do 2 more double crochet, because that chain 3 counts as a double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet to that corner, chain 1, and we're going to come to a side, so we're just going to place 3 double crochet into that side, chain 1, and we're going to come up to another corner, and we do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochet. And you want to try to keep your stitches fairly loose so that your piece doesn't curl. Chain 2 and 3 double crochet. So continue working this all the way around till you get back to the beginning, and I'll meet back up with you at the end of the round. Okay, I'm at the end of round 3. We're going to slip stitch to the top of that chain 3, and for this is our last round for doing the granny square stitch. So if you want to just take your corners and just kind of pull them out a little bit so you have a nice triangle shape or tree shape. And then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to create a little border around the tree. So we're going to place a single crochet back into that same stitch that we just slip stitched into. So it's going to be a little tight, but we're going to get our hook in there and do a single crochet. Like I said, it's a little tight. And then place a single crochet into each stitch around. When you get to your corners, you're going to go 1 single crochet, chain 1, 1 single crochet, because that's going to create a nice little peak for your tree, for your corners. And I'll show that to you in a second once we get past the corner here. 1. And then when we come up to our chain 1 space, we're just going to do a single crochet into the chain 1 space. And a nice little corner there has got a nice little point to it with that chain 1. So continue going around, placing 1 single crochet into each stitch or space until you get to your corner. And your corner, you're going to do a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, just like this. And I'll meet back up with you at the end of the round. I've come to the end of the border. We're going to slip stitch into that first single crochet that we made, chain 1, and turn the work. We're going to single crochet in the next 5 stitches to make the tree trunk. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 1, turn the work again. We're going to single 2 together. So draw up a loop in the first stitch, go into the second stitch and draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through all 3 loops, and then single in the last 3 stitches. And then we're going to fasten off. And our tree is done. All we have to do is just weave in all our ends and pull out our corners here so it looks, with a granny square you always got to yank on your corners a little bit, and then you can press it down with your hand, or if you want to block it. And there is our Christmas tree. So if you've liked this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that bell. Thanks for watching, and happy crocheting! Bye-bye!